Well, it's kind of a hydrangea time of year. Well, it's always hydrangea time of year, but they're in their glory right now. All the panicle hydrangeas, the white ones, are now generally fully in bloom. And then the macros that bloom a little earlier, and they're the problem child. So I thought we'd just talk a little bit about hydrangeas, because it has just exploded as far as the number of varieties, which is a little frustrating if you're buying hydrangeas, because it's very confusing. But first of all, the macros, which I call the problem child. The thing about macrophylla hydrangeas, which are the pink and blue ones, is that they do not like to be in the sun. Simple enough. They don't like the hot sun. So then that makes people think they like to be in the shade. But that's not right either. They don't really like to be in the shade. They like to be in morning sun. So you have to find the right spot. In the afternoon, hot sun, they'll just fry. Put them in the shade, they won't produce blooms. So you've got to find that spot for a macro. And when you find it, it's great. You get morning sun, you'll get blooms. So this is the bloom if the soil has been acidified. So generally, like when these pots come, they have acid soil in them. So we get kind of a bluish bloom like that. But what they'll do in our soil eventually, they turn pink. You know, they turn pink. So what I have found is that nobody's ever happy with what they have. So here we put on a soil acidifier, which is sulfur. You put it on twice a year, and that will help keep them blue. So you want to make them pink, you don't have to do anything. But if you're on the East Coast, then, oh, I'm sorry, this is the fertilizer. What you put on, you put lime on them. So it's kind of funny. On the East Coast, they're trying to make them pink. They're putting lime on them. Here, we want to make them blue, so we're putting sulfur on. In other words, nobody's ever happy. But don't get this is the fertilizer. So Hollytone is a great fertilizer for our hydrangeas. But people get this confused like this is not a fertilizer. This is just a supplement to keep it blue. You do have to fertilize them. I'd fertilize them in the spring and then again in the fall. The easy ones are the panicle hydrangeas. So they're generally all white. You can get some pink tones, and it all kind of started right here. These are limelight hydrangeas. And now, of course, the original limelight, 6 to 8 foot, so they get a little tall. That's what I had at our house, and we actually ended up pulling them out and putting in something smaller. But now you can get them small, medium, and large. So there's limelight that's 6 to 8 foot. There's limelight fab that is 4 to 6, and then a 3 to 5 in the little lime. So generally the little ones are the ones that people want. So panicle hydrangeas, whether it's the limelight, I kind of like this one here. This is a quick fire because the stems are a little bit, a little more firm, so they don't flop over with the big flowers. This one right here is a great one, and it's really the most popular one. It's called Little Lime Punch because it does get kind of like reddish color on them. So they're absolutely beautiful. The nice thing is you don't have to worry about when you trim them. These you can trim back in the fall or early spring. Panicle easy, macros a little tougher, but people love them. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.